Howdy, partners and buckaroos. Welcome to the Haunted Chronicles episode number 115, The Strange and Mysterious. Thank you to last week's guest, Edwin Becker, who sent me a bunch of stuff in the mail this week. Thank you, Edwin. And from the Haunted Chronicles news department, which is located down the hall from the studio past the green room on the left, for you people that need a visual. Jennifer has new glasses and is wearing them, which means she will not misjudge the distance while driving her bicycle and will not destroy Dad's anniversary gift to Mom, which is still safe in the Haunted Chronicles garage. This week's episode is sponsored by Ruffles Potato Chips. The Ruffles just don't make Ruffles prettier than other chips. They make them taste better. Like flavor curves that give Ruffles all that extra taste. Ruffles. I don't know what it says about Ruffles, but from Frito-Lay, thank you, Ruffles. I am MrHaunted, and we'll be talking anything strange and mysterious tonight with Jennifer Babysoft Runyon, Babyfaced Assassin Brock Burroughs, and special guest host Kurt Super Elastic Bubble Plastic Runyon. Fellas, you all there?
Yeah. Well, hello.
Yo.
Zang.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm glad I didn't crash into the anniversary present, because that would have really sucked.
I just watched the episode. I was watching Love Boat. This week I watched Love Boat, another Regis and Kathy Lee episode, and the Brady Bunch episode where Jan wasn't wearing her glasses and she crashed into the present, which was right in plain daylight, right in front of the garage.
Right?
It wasn't hidden at all. So,
what were they thinking?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But, yeah. Any stories, fellas?
Oh, hey. Well, yeah. You know what? It's been a crazy week. I'm so happy it's Friday. I'm so happy I'm here right now because I don't think I've sat down and really relaxed all week. It's been just insane. I don't think you sat down and relaxed all year. You're probably right, Kurt.
You're always on the go.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So thank God it's Friday, right?
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How was your week, Brock? What did you do?
Oh, I am in the process of redoing my computer. The Windows 7 side that I do the producing for Paramania had some corrupted files or something, and it couldn't update anymore. So I then tried to redo it, and I had more issues. And I tried so many things, I said, I'm just going to redo it. So I just got the Windows 10 side done. So now I got to do the Windows 7 side tonight, and I got to get it all done by tomorrow. So Dave and I can set it all up again for my shows on Sunday.
So your windows were broke, much like Mom's gift.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that all sounded like Chinese to me. I love you tech people because I have no concept of any of this, so I love listening to you. Because I'm fascinated.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out Post-its. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand Post-its either.
Yeah. How are you doing, Kurt?
I'm doing good. It's been a good week. Last Saturday in my improv troupe at Spokesman That Play, we had our show. We had a reviewer there, so I'm waiting to hear the review on that. And had a great rehearsal. Taught a little bit on Monday at Century High School, Santa Ana. And, Oh, and also our group was nominated for another Valley Theater Award out here.
Get out of here.
Well,
2 years in a row. So we're really
freaking awesome.
Like I like to say, we're not famous, but we are the best. You know.
That is awesome. Famous. Good job for you, Kurt.
Yeah. You're on the most famous program there is right now.
That's true.
No, it's not.
You know, we have very famous
on this ship.
Yeah, well, you know, we have a lot of very famous listeners. We kind of offended a few last week, but
who got it last week?
I think we're good. We offended. Oh, who did we offend last week, Brett?
Everybody.
I think it was me. I think I offended Stevie Nicks. No, I didn't. I did not offend Stevie Nicks, but we offended some people.
Really?
I remember. Yeah.
Kurt, what's the name of your group?
My group?
Yeah.
Oh, Slow Children at Play, like the road signs you see, near parks and such. Yeah.
And I'm going to post that link in the chat for people to like your page also.
Oh, right on. Thank you very much.
Anybody not in the chat, that's Slow Children at Play.
Mm-hmm.
And it's slowchildrenimprov.com. Thank you.
That's it. Exactly.
I'm on the ball, kid.
Yeah, you are. You know better than I do.
Holy mackerels.
Okay, Brock, you can ask him.
I don't know if I should.
Did we
Okay.
ask him? All right.
Jimmy.
Let's ask him together.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are
Okay,
you
1, 2,
doing?
3.
Oh,
I don't have anything
Yeah,
prepared
we have
ahead
to
of
do it on the
time.
count of 3.
One.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Jimmy, how are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm all right. So anyway, tonight we're talking about... Oh, no, really. I'm happier than the corn crib milk mouse of the Serengeti fanning himself with a sassafras leaf whilst sitting in a red, white, and blue beach chair like he's King Henry VIII or something.
Nice.
Oh, like he's Henry VIII or something. I love that. In his little sassafras leaf.
Yeah. I know a sassafras leaf. This is going to ruin the whole show. When I went to camp when I was a kid, I learned that sassafras trees have 3 different types of leaves on them.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
I remember
What
that.
are they?
Yeah.
Well, one looks like a regular leaf, like a oval, and then one has like 2, like a mitten, and then the third leaf is 3, like the clubs on a card, kind of.
Oh, like a deck of cards. Oh.
Yeah, so if you go into the woods and see that tree, that'll be the sassafras tree. Okay, all the listeners just left, guys, so what do we want to talk about?
Yeah.
Just the 4 of us now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get to our scary movie celebrity birthdays so we can get on with our strange and mysterious that everyone's waiting for.
Yeah.
Pat Boone has a birthday next week. He appeared in the TV series Night Gallery, and he covered Ozzy Osbourne's song Crazy Train for the TV series The Osbournes. How old will Pat Boone be?
I think we should let the guests go first.
I do too.
All right. I'm going to say 79.
Oh. Yeah. I'll go 80.
82.
He will be 82 next week.
Yes. Brock. I wish we got prizes for this, Jimmy.
I'm waiting for a buzzer for Brock.
Or, not a buzzer. A ding. No, I got
Actually, you're wrong, Jimmy. He's going to be 81.
Oh, no.
He's 80 and going to be 81.
Get out of here.
Okay.
This time I'm actually right. I actually verified it.
All right.
We'll
We'll go to the next wrong birthday. Jerry Mather, who was in The Hitchhikers, The Shadow on the Window, and is best known for playing Theodore Cleaver in the TV series Leave It to Beaver, The Beeve. Jerry Mathers. How old will little Jerry Mathers be? Little Jerry.
Little Jerry, I'm going to say 67.
Oh. Let's go 73.
68.
He will be 68.
Hold on, we gotta wait for the judge.
I've now offended another person.
Ah!
All right. I am vindicated once again, and I shouldn't be corrected anymore as of now. Pat Boone was born June 1st, 1934, which would make him 82 years old on June 1st. Thank you.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So give somebody a buzzer on that.
Ding, 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 ding.
Our favorite fella from this, what's the name of the show? Different Strokes. Todd Bridges, who was in Nightblade, Dead Ringer, Monsters on Main Street, The Apparition of Roxanne, Ghost Dog, A Detective Tale, and best known for being Arnold Jackson's big brother, Willis, in the TV series Different Strokes. Todd Bridges.
I'm going to go 48.
Ooh. I'm going to go with Kurt, 48.
50.
He's 50 right now. We'll be turning 51 next week.
Oh,
Damn it.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, he likes us now, though. We kind of...
Yeah. And really, he's timeless. Anyway, so what's age?
Oh, there you go.
And you know what? I have a couple extra bonus point questions for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
These are tough. What
Okay.
famous football player appeared in a Brady Bunch episode and a Different Strokes episode?
Ooh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
John Namath.
John Namath, yeah.
Correct! Joe Namath.
Ding, 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 ding.
And one more.
O.J. Simpson.
Correct! No.
I wonder if they would show that. I wonder if... Well, they probably would.
They probably would, right?
Yeah, they probably would still show that episode.
Yeah.
I got
not like-
sometimes I just be sometimes that's
It's not
best
like
to
he
be quiet.
committed murder.
No. You know, on one episode I did feel Bronco speeding past Brady's house in haste.
That's right. And Mr. Brady warned them about the dangers of speeding, and yeah, I remember that very well.
And all right, this one is for serious Different Strokes fans. What was Willis and Arnold's pet goldfish's name?
Oh.
Oh.
I'd have no idea for that.
I have no
Kurt.
idea, but I'm going to say
Brock.
Sammy.
What did you say, Shaky?
Sammy. I have no idea.
Sammy. Okay. Okay.
I can't remember. I used to
Well,
know
we
this.
should guess
Remember.
then. Yes, you're right. We'll guess.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
guess.
Kurt, what's your guess?
My guess, kidney. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
Kidney.
Kidney the fish is Sammy. And I'm going to say, did you give the answer, Jimmy?
No.
Okay, I'm going to say Lucille. I don't know.
Very close, all of you. His name is Abraham. Abraham.
Oh,
Now,
very good.
one more. We're
We
almost at
did very
halftime.
well.
We're almost at halftime. We can get to one stranger.
Okay, we do.
That's my
All right.
fault. Talking about sassafras trees. Justin Long, who is in
Mhm.
Ghost Team. He's going to be in Ghost Team that I'm really looking forward to.
Mhm.
Tusk, Drag Me to Hell, and Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. Justin Long.
Oh. Do you have any idea, Kurt?
Are we asking his age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even really know this cat too well. I'll say 39.
Oh,
Oh.
very generous.
Yeah,
I
can't even-
say 46.
No. I think he's my age, and he's either a year younger or right around my age. But I'm going to say 38.
Correct! He's 38. He'll be 38.
Oh my gosh, you are just on fire, Brock.
He's a youngin'.
So close.
You're so hot right
Overshot
now.
it. Oh, so close.
Jeez.
All right, who would like to share a strange or mysterious story first?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, on the
Well.
evening of November 26th, 1977,
Uh-huh.
a television station in England had their transmitters jammed by a strange signal. During the news feed, the audio was interrupted and a loud, static, metallic, and buzzing sound was heard. Then a deep voice that echoed introduced itself as a representative of some kind of galactic command and said, "For many years you have seen us in lights in the skies, and we speak to you now in peace and wisdom, as we have done to all your brothers and sisters all over this, your planet Earth. We come to warn you of the destiny of your race and your world, so that you may communicate to your fellow being the course you must take to avoid the disasters which threaten your world and the beings on our worlds around you." The anchorman was unaware of the hijacked signal and continued his report. The message continues with a message to the world's leaders to destroy the weapons of evil and to learn to live together in peace. Non-believers and skeptics call it a hoax, but it was never proven how this was done or not. But this message is still true today. Alien broadcast.
What year? When was that? What year?
1977. There's clips of it on YouTube. If you want to look it up.
Well, see, and I thought it was all. I thought it was all the cause of me getting ready to come into the world. So.
That was somebody's day of birth.
Was it your birthday?
Correct.
Oh no, I wasn't born yet.
Or a thought? Were you a thought? A spark?
Yes.
Someone's
probably.
Yeah, a little spark.
I don't like to think that close to that time.
Dave, change the name of the episode to Sassafras.
Okay, that is creepy, though. So everybody heard this. So if I'm sitting there watching the news,
if you're
that is coming over the feed?
That's coming over the feed.
Oh. Okay,
wow.
that would creep.
Yeah, so you're watching Faulty Towers, and all of a sudden, that comes on. Wow.
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
Correct.
That's amazing. That's so Star Trek.
Yeah. That's
right?
It's almost like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yep,
Hello?
someone's at the door.
Who is it? It's Buddy Hinton.
Mm-hmm. It's
Beat him
up. Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to do, I think we talked about this once before, but I still think this story is so weird and how it's not even really discussed anymore. So on February 24th, 1942 in Los Angeles, the air raid sirens began to go off. Many believe that the United States is experiencing another attack from Japan and were ready to go. A complete blackout was fired as the 37th Coast Artillery Brigade unloaded 1,400 12.8-pound anti-aircraft shells at a mysterious object floating in the night sky. The bombardment went on for a full hour, with the all-clear being given at 7:21 a.m. The media went crazy after the incident and became front-page news. What could possibly remain in the night sky with multiple spotlights on it, soaking up 1,400 rounds of anti-aircraft munitions over the course of an hour? A weather balloon, of course. Well, that's what the government said when questioned about the incident. The missiles killed 4 to 5 civilians and 3 people died of stress-induced heart attacks. The craft then moved over the state, hovering at certain times while it was being fired at. Some described it as one large object and others as multiple small objects. Regardless, there was something mysterious over the city of Los Angeles that night, and to this day defies explanation.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Have you ever heard that story, Kurt?
No.
Yeah. I think
Wow.
didn't we talk about that once before, you guys? When
I don't
we
remember
did one
that exact one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys have never heard this?
I haven't. I don't.
No, I haven't.
Okay, isn't that crazy?
What year was that again?
It was on February 24th, 1942.
Wow.
And it lasted an hour. And this thing it was fired at for 1,400 rounds of, shells.
So you think it was somebody watching what's going on from up above?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Creepy UFO story, right?
Yeah, that's really creepy.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I know.
Brother Kurt.
Yo, I got something here for you.
ready?
Y'all.
Okay.
I got something. Yeah. Are you ready? Are y'all ready to be terrified?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
That's actually what the article. That's what the headline says. Okay, so here we go. Ready to be terrified? This might mean something to you, Jen. Beware the haunted beware the haunted Ortega Highway.
Oh, that's my road.
Mm-hmm. San Juan Capistrano.
That's where I live.
Right. Mind blown. San Juan Capistrano, California boasts a lot of great qualities. Among them are the friendly people, the mild to hot weather, and, of course, the mountain passes. And the Cormans and a lot of really good restaurants, may I add.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ortega Highway, also known as Highway 74 or Route 74, which winds through the mountains like a spaghetti noodle, is one such destination for the kind of thrill seeker who likes to take hairpin turns and face constant death. In fact, parts of Ortega Highway are so dangerous that at times they will claim several lives per year, usually those of motorcyclists who have had the bad luck to be caught on one of these turns by a car or who skid out of control and are thrown from their bikes. Horrifying as that is, further on down the 74 highway, we come to a place where other terrors lurk.
Ooh,
All right,
okay.
let me scroll here. A business called Quest Diagnostics rests on the roadside, and it is the site of a number of inexplicable paranormal phenomena.
Oh, wait, I know Quest Diagnostics. Okay, go on.
All right, well, we're giving them a lot of shout-outs here.
Okay.
It's these phenomena that have led many to call this area one of the most haunted places in Orange County, perhaps one of the most haunted places in California. Strange lights sometimes glow from behind trees and sagebrush. Streetlights will flicker on and off in the dead of night, and sometimes those who pass by will report seeing a clown on the side of the road.
Holy mother of Jesus!
Yep. Here we go. There we go. He always disappears as you get closer, these folks are wont to say, right before your eyes, like a mirage. Nor is this clown, who never seems to do anything malignant, but nevertheless strikes fear into the hearts of those passing by, the only apparition seen around there. Okay. These are a virtual playground for ghosts and energies, says one self-proclaimed expert on the area. She is tall and thin, a freelance psychic reader, climbing out of her mid-50s and into her 60s. Her silver and black hair is done into a ponytail reminiscent of Katniss Everdeen look everyone was going for a few years ago. I studied under a yogi in Peru who could interact with spirits, and on a few occasions I witnessed him do it, she says. Since then, I've come to realize that I have what we call the touch or the sight. I can see them. She's bad at marketing because she doesn't say her name. And to what spirits does she refer? What energies besides the disappearing roadside clown does she know about? There are too many to list, she says, waving a hand at me as if this were a silly question. And they're not all there for the same reason. Some are there because this is where they've wound up. Fate or whatever passes forward in the afterlife has led them to this place, and they congregate here on this haunted highway. Others, she says, and her voice takes on a slight tremor, are not always here for such harmless reasons. I ask, for example, what she means. She sighs as though I'm asking her to do a difficult thing, then aims one long and bony finger towards one of the light poles. You think that clown on the side of the road is bad, and you're right. He's evil and would kill if he could. But the thing that climbs up that pole every night and looks down on the people who drive by, she breaks off, shivering in the warm afternoon sun. It's like a skeleton, only it's not. It's more like a moving carcass, but made up of some things that just don't exist in this world. That one, I do believe that thing would do a great deal more than just kill you. I think it would take your soul.
Oh, boy.
Mother of all creatures, great and small.
You know,
Nice.
I've only been up that road once, like where you start to go up the windy road. It creeps me out up there. It's really dangerous, but I've never heard that story.
Yeah.
I think we should take a little drive, Kurt, next time you're down here.
I'm a little
Why
curious.
not?
Yeah.
I want to see if we see the clown.
I want to see the clown. I want to look up at the pole and see the the carcass thing.
The creepy bag of carcass.
Yeah, that's not of this world, man. I mean, that's crazy.
That story, I didn't hear that one before, and we have a future episode called Haunted Highways, which that would have fit perfectly into. We're going to have you back for that one.
Yeah,
and
tell that.
You got it.
I am saving articles for future clown episode. There will be another clown episode. Stay tuned for that also.
Very good. Very good. Well, I might have another clown story tonight, too. Maybe.
Oh, good. I hope you did. We got like 1 minute left before break, so I'm going to do my thank yous now.
Yes, good idea.
All right. Yes. These are all the ones I caught on my feed. These are all the people that shared our page, our event page tonight. Robin, Maggie, Corey, Valerie, Amy, Paranormal Cat, Leanne, Chad, Cindy, Sarah, Mary, Eric, Greg, Howard, Kelly, Randy, Bobby, Candy, Joe, Paul, Jennifer, Brian, Tiffany, Heather, Tracy, Christine, Linda, Nicholas, Kevin, KLF, Cheryl from WSCR, Electric City Paranormal, Big Bear Ghost Seekers, Paranormal Planet, Independent Paranormal Research Circle, On the Fringe, Art Bell and Heather Wade, Midnight in the Desert, Paranormal Billboard, Edge of Fear, and Ghosts and All Things Paranormal. Thank you for sharing this week. And I probably missed 20 also. Thank you.
You know, I don't think after American Horror Story, I already didn't like clowns, but that, what was his name again?
It was, yeah.
Oh,
Just
what
call
was
him
the name of
Bob.
We'll call Bob. But that guy that played that clown on American Horror Story,
Yes.
that was literally horrifying.
Totally
That was the
terrifying.
freaking scariest thing I've ever seen.
I know. It was terrible. I mean, in a good way.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Freak show was
Before we go to break, we have a Memorial Day party on Monday for work, and a clown comes every time. So I'm gonna go live on Memorial Day. When I see the clown, I'm gonna go live for you guys. So stay tuned at some point for that.
You have to.
Nice.
You have to.
Oh, yeah,
All
totally.
And unfortunately, it's already
the
break time.
clown.
We will see you on the flip side with more Haunted Chronicles. Welcome back to the Haunted Chronicles. We're talking about strange and mysterious stuff. Everybody that came to the chat room, thank you. I'm giving you shout outs now. Barry, Brock, Dr. Dave, Eric, Indy Dwayne, KLF. KLF's gonna rock you. How about that, Brock? Roger, Vicky, Maggie, Susan, Frankie, Paul, Cheryl, Linda, Marie, Mad Max, Karen, Kara E, Nicholas, Kimmy, and assorted guests. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go rock you.
I don't know. I have a short story if you'd like.
Yeah.
This one I've heard of before, but I never really looked into it.
Hold on, let me get my blanket. You can read me to sleep.
Yeah, let's get our flashlight and we'll get under the covers. And
Get your baby-faced assassin blanket and tuck in and listen to this. It's called the Overton Bridge, and it's in Scotland. Some estimate that 100 dogs have jumped from this bridge in Dumbarton, Scotland. No one knows why, but dogs go to this exact bridge in the exact same spot and plummet to their death. People started noticing this in the 1950s. Even stranger, there are reports of dogs surviving the fall. And this is a bridge that has ground underneath, not water. Dogs surviving the fall, only to climb back up and do it again.
Whoa.
To my Scottish friends, if you could just put a little trampoline down there, that would be great. Okay? And the local, the theory on this is that the only theory they can come up with that makes sense to them is that the scent of mink is so strong in the area that dogs are, inclined to jump for some reason. And the locals say it doesn't make sense because there's not that much in the area, and they're trying to find reasons for it and really can't.
Okay, that is, you know what? That almost reminds me of those of us who are afraid of heights. It's like it's like that urge to just you'd never do it, but you feel like you can't get close to the edge because you're gonna jump. Yeah. And not that you want to. It's weird, but that's crazy with the dogs. Oh,
maybe it's possible for some reason all the dogs in that area just have a real rough life.
They have low self-esteem.
I'm so sorry.
Bless their little canine hearts.
Rough.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. A rough life, fellas. RUFF.
Rough.
Give him a ding for that one.
Remember, he's a comic.
You want me to hang up now? I understand. No. That's okay.
No. That was Bingo. Hey, Kurt, you missed the episode where
Bingo, what's his name? We got another one. This is crazy.
Oh, this is crazy. You missed the episode where we were talking about little people and
oh, no.
Because it was bad. We've offended the little people community.
It was a midget clown.
Not meaning to, but
it was on the urban legend.
Oh no.
Yes.
And it was a midget clown, and there was some people set up a midget, and We got giggly.
Yes, and I said you can't call them that. That's not okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have a story. Hey,
Yep.
Jimmy, can you
Yes.
cue up that? Okay,
I am-
so I
That magnificent bean footage. See, that's 3
yeah.
now.
Have you seen this, Jimmy? Have you seen this before?
It looks familiar, but I don't know the story at all.
It's
Yeah.
your
No.
house.
Okay, so I found that Kurt. I sent it to you on your email, so if you want to look at it, in case you,
Oh, cool.
yeah, if you're not on the chat room. Anyway, so it is the Fresno Nightcrawler, and it has footage of it, and it just was creepy. So it says the above footage is from 2 surveillance cameras that caught a stick-like figure walking across the frame. There isn't much known about the tape, but no one can explain what is going on here. The figure moves in an unnatural way, almost as if it is walking on stilts. There isn't enough detail in the video to tell what the creature looks like exactly, but there have been other videos captured depicting similar creatures as well, dubbing them night crawlers. I just thought it was weird. I mean, that's one of those weird,
I don't want to see them in the backyard. No. No, sir.
Yeah, so Jimmy's going to put that up. Oh, it's got music to it, too. Oh, let me turn that down. Yeah.
That was creepy in itself.
I know, right?
Right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think there's 2 figures that they're showing, or it's 2 different cameras. I don't know, but
I
just thought it was weird.
I put 2 different images up there.
Yep.
Awesome.
You sent this to me, you said?
I did. I sent it to your email. Yeah, so you can kind of see it. It's really weird.
Before we share our next one, next week we're going to have off for my birthday festivities. On June 10th, we have Deborah Maxfield of the Greater Texas Paranormal Society. On June 17th, Sharon Clark is coming all the way from Northern Ireland to the Haunted Chronicles studios. And on June 24th, Sherilyn Carter, who is a medium, paranormal researcher, and author of Whispers Beyond the Grave. Very scary.
Awesome.
Yay.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
I'll jump right in.
Yeah, go. I have more
This
too.
story, I'm going to do this quickly. Many believe this is an urban legend, while other people say this is based on truth. You got to listen to the end for this one. In 1950, near Times Square in New York City, a police officer spotted a man standing in the middle of the road. He appeared to be in his 30s. He stood motionless as the officer approached the man. He was struck by a taxi and died instantly. The man was dressed in clothing from the 1800s with a tall silk hat, buttoned coat, checkered pants, and buttoned shoes, and they found some odd stuff in his pockets. They found old coins and banknotes, none of them later than 1876, all in mint condition, and this happened in 1950. They found a letter sent from Philadelphia from June 1876, a brass coin, a handful of business cards with the name Rudolph Fentz, presumably belonging to the deceased man. The address on the business cards led detectives to a location on Fifth Avenue. However, the storefront had no connection to anyone named Rudolph Fentz. Nobody inside knew him. Nobody knew anything about this guy. 5 years later, they found a relative living in Florida of this man. The woman told police that he had gone missing several decades ago at the age of 29. With this additional information and research, a man named Rudolph Fentz had indeed gone missing in 1876, only after the investigators' retirement were the details made public. The urban legend may have got started because of a 1952 short story named I'm Scared, which tells an almost identical story. Now comes the little twist, kids. A 2007 researcher found a newspaper story from April 1951 reporting the same story, which was printed 5 months before the short story came out. And a number of researchers claim to have found evidence of a real Rudolph Fentz who disappeared while going for a walk at the age of 29 in 1876. So it's up to you to decide.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's pretty weird.
And I want to
Yeah.
believe that's real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Very cool.
That's cool.
I smell a clown story.
Ooh.
What's that?
Yeah, go. Yeah. Tell that you had another clown story. You said.
What? Which one, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So apparently, there's a creepy motel that's got a clown theme. Okay, dig this. So only those with nerves of steel should check into this themed clown theme motel in the middle of the Nevada desert. For decades, the Clown Motel has played host to truck drivers and tourists who stop off from Highway 95 about halfway between Las Vegas and Reno. Right. Right from the off, guests are introduced to the theme by a large neon sign depicting a laughing, juggling clown displayed in the car park. Upon entering the wood-paneled motel lobby, visitors are met by an array of glassy-eyed clowns grinning at them from floor to ceiling shelves. Thankfully, those with, pardon me if I mispronounce this, colorophobia, fear of clowns, the 28 hotel bedrooms don't actually feature the clowns in doll form. However, guests have to drift off gazing up at circus clowns featured in pictures on the walls above the beds, although many people request that these are removed or covered by a piece of cloth. I say if you made it through the lobby, why cover up? You come this far. You know what I mean? Despite the fear, the Clown Motel actually has positive reviews on TripAdvisor, with the majority of guests labeling their stay as very good. One of the reviewers who gave the establishment 4 stars labeled the motel as weird but decent. They wrote, "If you have a clown phobia, this place is not for you." Now this is where it gets kind of cute. And if the themed hotel is not enough to give you nightmares, there is even a cemetery lying right next door, which can even be seen from some of the rooms. Around 300 corpses are said to be buried in the plot, including the bodies of local town residents who died of a mysterious plague. And also I read somewhere else, coal miners.
What an added treat.
And I also read some of the reviews. One person was very happy because they offered free coffee, and it was brewed promptly at 7 a.m. So that's good.
Good for him.
So yeah, and then there's some stories too. I was reading. Some people have said like they've seen like a clown walking around holding a ham, which I don't know how true that is. But,
a ham?
Yeah. So it's obviously it's not a Jewish.
Is it honey baked? I mean,
yeah, I don't
know.
Yeah. So the clown doesn't keep kosher, obviously. So.
I gotta look this up later.
Wow.
I've never heard of a clown holding a ham. That's
yeah. I don't know where that came from, but it was one of the things I read studying about this place. So,
that's funny.
I'm gonna Google
I know,
that.
Right?
Clown holding ham. Okay,
yeah,
go on.
You guys have heard about the clown? What is it? Where is it that they're having like this random clowns are showing up like in weird places and freaking people out? It's Is it California?
Yeah, it was somewhere out here,
California.
I think. Of course it is, right?
Of course it's California.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Like kind of stand in various neighborhoods and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, did we all grow up with Bozo? Did you guys remember Bozo the clown?
I do remember Bozo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bozo was sort of like a happy thing, and then all of a sudden, there was
once you start carrying hams around, all bets are off.
It gets really weird.
Y'all cannot see.
Kid, we were at. What was that?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I remember I was a kid, Jen. You took me somewhere and there was a clown, and it freaked me out, man. And he handed me a popcorn ball, and it was just. I remember. I remember when we got home. I couldn't even eat the popcorn ball. It was like a creepy, demented popcorn treat. I couldn't even touch it.
I'm so sorry.
He had that popcorn ball in his clowny pants all day long.
To this day, I'll never touch a popcorn ball.
Jimmy needs to send you all the picture he just posted in the chat room. It's clown meat. It's pork lunch meat, and it's got like a clown face on it, like in the meat.
Oh God!
Like when you cut it, it's a clown face every time.
Oh my God! Oh, that's horrifying.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Mama Haunted used to make me clown meat sandwiches every day.
I love it. I love it. Hey, have you guys ever heard about the monstrous rat king?
No.
What?
No.
Okay. I'm going to tell you. The rat king. Rat king.
I've heard of the lizard king, Jim Morrison, but I never heard of the rat king. What's that?
Okay, so a rat king is a term used to describe an agglomeration of rats. This is a weird phenomenon, okay, whose tails have entangled together. As a result of this entanglement, a large single entity is formed, which is usually further bound by other substances such as blood, feces, and filth. The concept of this monstrous creature is said to have existed for centuries, and there are a number of specimens in natural history museums that seem to attest to their existence. But according to one source, the name Rat King may have its origins in an old belief that states that elderly rats, known for their wisdom, would sit on the entangled tails of his fellow rats. The rat was believed to have been treated as royalty by the other rats, hence giving rise to the term Rat King. Interestingly, this phenomenon is not limited to rats alone, but mice, squirrels have also been found occasionally to be caught in large knots. It is unknown, though, if the old folklore applies to these creatures as well. So they've been found all around the world: France, Poland, Netherlands, Germany, Indonesia. Wow. And the fear and superstitions often accompany rat kings. In particular, rat kings are associated with the plague. This is a somewhat rational connection, as rat kings are said to form when there are too many rats living together in a cramped area. With the rise of the population of rats, there would also be an increase in the risk of disease breaking out. For instance, the Black Death, though not caused by rats themselves, was spread to humans by the fleas they carried.
That's very scary. And every time you say Rat King.
Rat King.
Ooh, Vasa. I picture Nat King Cole. I just keep seeing. And,
Nat King Cole.
One rat to rule them all.
Oh my!
So basically, we should write a script. It should be a Disney little, it should be the Rat King, but it's Nat King.
Yeah, it'll be unforgettable.
Yeah, and
in every way.
In every way.
Get it? Thank you.
Very good, Jimmy. Good one.
I got a quick one. This one, I have some other ones, but this is a short one. Let's get it. Okay, this is something that came across my feed this week. It's called Baby Blue. It's like something like Bloody Mary, the Bloody Mary game. Bloody Mary is similar to the Bloody Mary game. This story goes, Baby Blue was an infant with a mentally ill mother who took his life. Legend says she used a shard of glass from a shattered mirror. The theory is if you're murdered with a mirror, you will be trapped inside forever. So the legend of Baby Blue takes place in a bathroom, and for the ritual, you need the mirror. First, you have to fog up the mirror and run the hot water. That'll be effective. And then write Baby Blue in the fog on the mirror. Next, turn off the lights and wait a few moments. Is anybody really going to do this? Then hold out your arms as if you're holding a baby, and you will feel like a baby was placed in your arms. Pass it to a friend. If you drop him, you'll get scratched. If you drop him 2 times, you'll get another scratch, and 3 times he will shatter the mirror and stab you to death.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
All right, repeat the steps. I'm doing it right now. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, okay.
That's crazy.
Oh, we should do this, we should do an experiment sometime.
I know. We should do a live Facebook video of this.
Definitely. I've done a lot of live videos lately.
Yeah, you have. You've been busy.
Yeah, I erased them immediately for good reason.
I remember being, 11, 12 with my girlfriends back in Ohio, and we would take a candle, go in the bathroom, turn off the light, and you have to go by yourself, and you had to say 20 times, I believe in Bloody Mary, I believe in Bloody Mary, and then she was supposed to reach out and slap you in the face, but nobody made it to 20, because, every girl, we got freaked out. Yeah.
I never got to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too afraid to get to 20 with that one, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mine stinks now.
What?
I said my story really stinks now unless somebody got a doozy.
I've got one.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. All right, so let me go back to it. I am looking it up. Hold on, guys. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
La, 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 la. Okay, this is a weird story, okay? This is sort of strange little phenomenon kind of thing. So let me start. It's called The Foot at the Wrong End. Okay. Performing an operation on October 3rd, 2008, Dr. Paul Grab was surprised to find a foot inside a newborn baby's brain.
Of course his name is Grab and he delivers babies. Okay, sorry.
Right. The brain surgeon also discovered what seemed to be coils of an intestine, as well as a developing hand, thigh, and an additional foot, all of which endangered the child's life. To the Colorado Springs Gazette, Dr. Grab described the situation as being like a breech delivery of an infant, but coming out of the brain. On October, that's creepy enough. Can you imagine that, Mother? Oh, my God, you had to have been horrified. On October 1st, the baby, Samuel Esquivel, had been delivered by C-section because of a tumor developing in his brain, which had been detected by an MRI scan. His parents, Tiffany and Manuel, had merely expected that the birth could have been induced because of Tiffany's 41-week pregnancy, but not the emergency that occurred. Days after Sam's birth, Dr. Grab conducted the brain operation at Colorado Springs Memorial Hospital to remove what was guessed to be a teraloma, a tumor, which can be full of hair, muscle, or teeth. Oh. Teratomas.
No one has a teratoma. It's chasing me at night. Go ahead.
Right? Do not usually contain the complex body parts found in Sam. Pediatric surgeons worldwide, when shown pictures, never saw the like of what Dr. Grab noted in his observation. Teratomas are often discovered in adulthood as benign tumors. A fetal twin growing within a fetus in fetu, is far rarer than a normal teratoma, and only about 10 of the 90 officially reported have been in the brain. Anyway, the operation succeeded. Sam is doing very well. So we can all, be very happy to know Sam is recovered and he is a normal kid. The parents wouldn't let pictures being taken of him because they did not want anyone to call him a freak.
Right. Wow.
Bless Sam's little heart.
I know. We're like the Sam Fan Club right now.
Sam, if you're listening, we want you on. Email us.
Yeah.
Little Sam.
Yeah.
Buckaroo.
Yeah. Oh, Buckaroo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really something.
Kiddo. I know.
And I did post one of those pictures in the chat of teratoma.
Oh, you did?
And it's just
did
a
it have
lump
teeth?
Yeah, it has a lump of pink with eyes and teeth, and really cute.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's just
wow.
That's just really unusual. That's crazy. I can't imagine. But apparently it happens. It's not like this happens. I mean, people grow
it's like a real thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Gee whiz.
Guess what, guys?
Man.
Yeah.
We need another 5 hours. We're out of time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you just get warmed up.
Thanks for joining us again, Kurt. We'll have you on again.
Oh, please do. Yes. Anytime. I would love to. Thank you so
Good night,
much.
Jennifer, Brock, Kurt, Dr. Dave, Executive Paul, listeners. Good night, fellas.
Good night. Good night, Jimmy. Yoo-hoo.
Good night, everybody.